Vladimir Putin recently took to the airways and said something that's frankly quite shocking. He claims to have documentation that shows a year after Stalin died, Nikita Khrushchev entered like an application, like he requested to join NATO. And this was before the formation of the Warsaw Pact. And this is a really rather outrageous claim. It's something that he's definitely going to have to really back up. But he claims he has the documents. He claims he pulled them out of the archives. So maybe it means something. It's a declassified note that the Soviet government sent to Western leaders, apparently in 1954. And he stated that Moscow was holding its intentions to enter negotiations to join NATO. I find that frankly very interesting. I mean, the move, it doesn't make any sense. NATO was specifically created to counter Soviet power. So why would you have the Soviet Union join it? I mean, it's nonsensical to even consider joining it. So I don't see why he would have thought that they would be allowed to join. But it certainly does put an interesting and new twist on our narrative of history. It shows that perhaps the Soviet Union, what was very clearly the revisionist era, was trying to do the whole peaceful cooperation thing, the whole reactionary policy of, not trying to spread revolution globally as far back as then. But I think it really reveals something, if this is in fact true, about how really god-awful Khrushchev really was. And not only did he create blatant lies in order to attack Stalin to support his own power, and sometimes he actually did make rightful criticisms, but most of them were complete lies in order to prop up his own position. I mean, it's really interesting, and again, we have to take this with a grain of salt because Putin hasn't actually come out with any proof of this yet, but he does claim that he has the declassified documents and are going to make them public. I for one, would really love to see that, and I really got to know if this is true. Thank you for watching. Want to go ahead, rate, comment, subscribe, and share on various social media. And if you want, you can head over to my Patreon page and show your support. Or you could head over to the MRN bookstore and check out some of the latest books available.